Hi guys, Dragon Warrior Reviews here, and today I'm going to be taking a look at the Xenomorph drone from Alien Romulus. So the movie was honestly pretty decent. Near the end, we got to see that creepy human hybrid alien, and honestly that was terrifying. Hot Toys might do that figure, but I knew they would at least give us a Xenomorph figure from that movie. So if you are a Hot Toys and an Alien fan, unless you've been living under a rock, you probably saw the teaser images of this figure before it was actually properly announced. I actually did a community post on an image of that prototype we saw, but now we've got a few more images of the prototype, and it seems like they have updated the display base. So anyway, if you are going to enjoy this video, make sure to hit the subscribe button and that like button. Also make sure to comment down below your thoughts on this figure. Anyway, it's time for me to tell you my thoughts and take a proper look at this figure. So here we go. My first impressions of this figure when I first saw it, before it was properly announced, it really got me excited. I was like, yes, this looks good. And when we got these images I'm about to show you, I got even more excited because, like I said at the intro, they have updated the display base. Anyway, this figure looks incredible. You can see the skull through the dome, and it just looks so creepy, like it should. And that is really what I'm talking about. This is definitely what I wanted with an alien figure. Creepy looking and very detailed. I love the ridges in the dome. It's such an awesome alien design. Wow, from this angle, it looks awesome. The tail is going to be wired, I'm pretty sure, a bit like Carnage's tendrils. Obviously, the NECA and Mattel aliens and stuff like that, they come with wide tails. So Hot Toys are obviously going to do the same thing because it's the best way to deal with tails. But this figure, this looks incredible. So I'm really hoping this body is sort of sculpted plastic and I didn't really use too much rubber. If I used rubber, I'm hoping it's durable rubber. I really hope it doesn't like flake over time or crack or anything like that. But what I can see from this picture, it kind of, I don't know what it looks like. I don't know if it looks like sculpted plastic or rubber. I can't tell. Like, it looks really good. The detail on it is outstanding. Like, the last alien figure they did wasn't actually rubber, I don't think. I think it was sculpted plastic. It was a 2.0, I think, of the alien warrior from Aliens. But honestly, this is looking incredible. Like, wow, this is such a cool looking alien figure, and I cannot wait to get one. If you are a fan of my channel, you know I've got a few alien figures. I've got a couple of the NECA ones, I've got a Mattel one, and they are honestly really cool. But it will be awesome to own the best, I would say, best alien figure you can get, which is definitely going to be this Xenomorph. It's going to be outstanding. Here's a little close-up at the mouth, as you can see, or the head. So I really don't know if this figure is sculpted plastic or rubber, like I said earlier, but I guess we'll find out when this figure is eventually released. Or maybe other YouTubers like Justin may know otherwise. They may have got some like information about it or something. But for now, I don't know. I cannot wait to review this figure, because what I'm going to do is I will obviously show it and all the details, but I want to like turn off all the lights. Because obviously in the Alien movies, you mostly see them in the dark. So I will like turn off all the lights and just like glare a little bit of light on the camera or phone, whatever I'm using. And then it will look even more creepy and awesome. It's really awesome that you can see the skull through that dome. It's really hard to notice the skull through the dome in the film. I don't remember if I saw it in this movie. I'm going to watch it again when they release it, like on DVD or on Disney or something for free after Christmas at some point. Here's a proper full body shot here, and as you can see, the display base is looking great, but there is some separate images of the display base later, so we'll take a look at it. But for now, let's take a look at the Xenomorph figure. So yes, the mouth opens and the inner jaw comes out as well, which is really cool. This is going to be quite a tall figure. Depends how much space you've got. You might have to crouch him down a little bit, but you know, aliens do crouch down a lot. Obviously they hide and they crawl and they go through vents. These aliens are very dynamic creatures and smart. So obviously the aliens are more like creatures or animals, but very smart, and that the predators are more like human-like, if you think about it. These are like more like bugs, if you know what I mean. And as you can see, you can actually hide the inner jaw. I really don't know how that's gonna work. I honestly cannot get over how cool this figure actually is. It is awesome. On the sort of shoulder here, you can see a joint there, so I am guessing, yes, I'm guessing that the full body is sculpted plastic. There may be a few rubber parts, like the tail is probably going to be rubber, but I think it's mostly going to be sculpted plastic, so that will mean there'll be no chance of it like breaking over time. That is just chef's kiss. You can really get crazy with the tail. That's what I love about wired tails and stuff. You really can get crazy with it. This alien should be super posable. I love the design of the alien from the movie. I don't know if I like the alien Romulus alien more than the big chap alien. We're not talking about hot toys here. We're talking about the actual monsters from the movie. I don't know which one I like more. I do really like the ridges on the dome with the alien Romulus alien. I'm pretty sure we don't get that with the big chap alien. So I honestly don't know. This is definitely going to be one of my favorite figures in my collection when he's released. And as you can see, there is a swap out dome piece. You can have him with a cracked dome, which is really cool. I don't know which one I'll be having. I feel like the crack may block the skull a little bit, which, yeah, it definitely will. So I don't know which one I will be displaying. The clear dome, which way you can see the skull a little better, or the cracked one, which is more battle damaged. But I will know when I have this figure in hand. So, yeah, let's talk about the mouth a bit more. So, previous alien figures, basically the mouth or jaw would be made out of rubber. And there'll be like a button at the back of the head where you'd like press it and the mouth would open and it'll push the inner jaw forward. And basically that wasn't the best thing because over time, if you had the mouth open and stuff, I think apparently it could break on you. And it really wasn't the best thing with having rubber at the jaw because it will decay and stuff. It's like a decaying rubber. So this, I'm hoping and I'm praying that this is a sculpted plastic mouth, a bit like what we get with the like NECA aliens or Mexico, whatever, Mattel, where you can just like open the mouth. It kind of looks sculpted plastic on the jaw. You can just open the mouth, open the shut out. It won't like do any pressure to anything, so you can have the mouth open without damaging the figure over time. But the inner jaw, like with the NECA ones, some of them are extendable, but basically they like when you put them in. If you like tilt the head down with the mouth open, the inner jaw will just fall out on you. That's why some figures, like for example, like the Alien Queen I've got, or the Mexico Big Chap, or is it Mexico or Mattel, I think, whatever. I reviewed that figure, I think, like a couple months ago. If you want the inner jaw coming out, you basically swap them round. You take out the little one and put the big one in. So I don't know how this is going to work. I'm guessing there will be like a little button thing at the back which will spring it out. It might be spring loaded where you spring it out and then you push it back, and that shouldn't do any damage to the inner jaw. I'm just hoping the mouth isn't rubber, it's sculpted plastic, so you can open it and it doesn't do damage over time, because I really want to display this alien with the mouth open, not the inner jaw out, but with the mouth open. That is definitely what I'm going for. But as you can see, the cracked dome does look really good. I just don't know how that inner jaw is going to come out. So surprisingly, you actually get a face hugger with this figure. So yes, you can have him standing up on his tail or just crawling onto the display base. Don't know what I'm going to be doing in my collection, but it looks really cool. It's nice to have this accessory with the figure. Now the display base. When we saw sneak peeks of this figure, the display base wasn't covered in all this like alien hive goo stuff, but now it is. And honestly, I was nervous because I wanted a good, decent display base. Nothing too big or crazy. Nothing like Batman's display base where it's a massive building or a massive part of the ship or something like that. Just a simple hexagon or something rectangular display base, so it has that sort of awesome alien ship design. And I did not expect this, but I'm really glad they added the alien hive goo. I didn't really think about that when I was thinking, I want this to have a good display base. This, like the goo, looks incredible. Like it looks like it's made of slime. Like from this picture, it looks gooey, it looks disgusting, and that is what we want. And yes, it does light up. So I'm guessing you plug a USB in the back. As you can see, it has this like orange sort of like glow or lighting at the bottom, and that's honestly an amazing feature. I hope it's decently bright so it will reflect off the alien and make it look even more creepy. Oh yes, with the lights off, I turn off the lights, display base on, and it will reflect off the alien. That needs to happen. I hope this display base is not too bright, but like bright enough where it will reflect off the figure. It might even have a pulsing sort of effect on it where you can have it like completely on, or you can have it sort of flashing like it's like damaged. I think that'll be really cool. I'm very excited about this figure. Display base awesome, figure awesome, and you get a face hugger accessory. So yeah, this is going to be an amazing figure. It's going to be great. I'm going to read some of this information here. So we've got a wired tail, diorama base with LED light up function. Obviously we know that. New joint design. Ooh, that sounds pretty good. Articulated face hugger accessory. So yes, he is articulated. And then over here it's talking about the normal dome and the battle damage one, and then obviously the extended inner jaw. They don't really tell you how like it's extendable, how it works, but like I said, I'm hoping it's like, you know, it's no rubber or anything. But considering you can just have the mouth open without the inner jaw, gives me hope that you can just simply just open it without having to stress rubber or anything like that. But yep, so that has been my thoughts on the alien figure from Alien Romulus. This is going to be incredible. Like, honestly, if everything is fine, if there's no rubber on the mouth or anything, and everything is durable, I honestly have no complaints with this figure right now. Obviously, when I get it in hand, I might have complaints, I might not, but at the moment, I feel hopeful that this figure is going to be, like, pretty much almost perfect, if not perfect. Anyway, I will catch you guys in another review, figure preview, or short.